Alright, let's do this, because apparently this is here.
Hmm? Oh,
Something test area. Or they. Right now they're stuck in there. I gotta get them out. Get there in time. Let them get home. Who is. You still haven't explained what they are.
Endman. Lou. All right, fine. For the Endman's sake, I'll turn a blind eye just this once.
really? You mean it?
Honestly, letting you go in alone was a hard no. But with the administrator on the case, I guess I can make an exception this time. All right. How about 1 hour? Any longer and I can't cover for you.
Only one?
Lou, if you keep haggling, you won't even get the hour.
Okay, okay. 1 hour it is.
Just a heads up. The blight in this area is no joke. You better make sure you're fully prepped before going in.
I need, like, the super xiranite stuff. But I don't need it, though. Oh, actually. Well, hold on. I would need to make heavy xiranite, and then I would need to make heavy xiranite and then make liquid heavy xiranite. So liquid heavy xiranite will only be makeable here in the marker stone area. Specifically here, because it's the only place close enough to one of these fucking things. I mean, realistically, you can bring them from anywhere. I could bring this all the way through to the fucking core AXE area, but not only is there not enough room in the core AXE area, because it's my main production spot, it's also just not worth it. How do you make heavy xiranite again? I don't fucking remember. I haven't had to make any. Until now. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Obviously we need something to make heavy xiranite. I have more than enough standard xiranite, so I'm not worried about that. I just didn't even know how much do I actually need. How much depot plus can I use? Here. Can I use any? Probably not. I mean, I don't really need it if it's this simple. Okay. Let's do... I don't need these placed anymore, do I? Why did I place these down for? I don't fucking remember. Let's think this. First of all, I should probably grab the Forge of the Sky would be first. Where's Forge of the Sky? Here it is. I have like 30 of these that I made forever ago. Just kind of place you here. And the Forge of the Sky. What do you need to make heavy xiranite? Let's see here. Okay, it's normal xiranite plus Sharkon effluent. Are you fucking with me right now? I can't be... No. What is wrong with you? What? You're joking. What is wrong with you? You tell me you wanted me to use my Shirkon effluent just to make heavier xiranite? Are you fucking crazy? I need Shirkon effluent plus xiranite. Shirkon effluent being made from xiranite. Dude. Okay, so those that don't know what Shirkon effluent's mainly used for, you mainly use it to make Shirkon, which is used over here. As you can see, this row that's slower is the Shirkon. But you make it over here. You have xiranite going directly into this, which is being fed a few things. One is it's being fed water. Well, first of all, it mixes with water with xiranite to make liquid xiranite, which is mixed with, first of all, this refining unit is taking cuprium and making cuprium matter. What matters is that it's outputting this sewage. This sewage gets thrown into this stuff, this one, which is taking liquid xiranite and sewage to make zircon effluent and inert zircon effluent. So this is already expensive because it also needs the xiranite and the sewage, which is really fucking slow. And then it pumps more of that into here, which then, of course, mixes with other stuff to make zircon. There's also more stuff in here now, which allows me to make cuprium solution, which I don't need, and headnite, and liquid heavy xiranite, which needs the freaking precipitation acid. I'm not doing that with my zircon effluent because, as you can probably already see, I don't have that much of it. And I'm not making an entirely new thing. I mean, doing that would mean actually increasing the rate at which I'm producing xiranite, which I don't want to do because 2 is more than enough. But if I have to do that stuff, I would have to make 4. And unfortunately, xiranite is a very ridiculous process for one reason and one reason only. There's just not enough space to produce it. I have 4 of these things here, but I did that just for a claim thing. I don't want to use heavy xiranite. That's so much work just to use it to remove the other shit. I just want to, I'd rather use normal xiranite. It would take a bit though. But I have more than enough extra xiranite to make just straight liquid xiranite, so that shouldn't be an issue. I guess I can do that right here. Well, no, I don't want to do it here. But yeah, it requiring zircon effluent is actually insane. I'm not doing that. I need my overproduction of standard capacity wooling batteries. Also, I can get rid of this thing. I can stash you. Get out of here. That actually puts on my inventory, doesn't it? Get out of here. See what all you. Okay. First of all, do I have a bunch of bombs in here? I want to refresh my bombs. I think my bombs are being produced somewhere else. Maybe. I have no idea. Okay, let's just make a liquid xiranite production right now. So what we need is just... Actually, where's the nearest water? Fucking everywhere. There's a big puddle right here. I just need a crucible, if I can press the right button. I just need a crucible, which is liquids there. That output just goes there, so that works. Put there. That will go into, well, nothing actually. That just produces exactly what I need. I'll just put a tank here. From there to here. And then I need you from there to there. And then I just need to grab a pump. Oh, frick. I need to just place a... Hold on. Pump. Let's place it like right here. I need to rotate it. You go there. You get pumped from here all the way back here. I could use conduits, but I don't really care that much using conduits. Place that there. It is short enough to work. Or anything else? That should be it. After that, it's just power. So I just need to power you. And I would rather use the other ones. I'm not going to bother grabbing out my normal pylons right now. Where did I put you? There you are. Put you there. That should immediately begin pumping just straight water. There's it into here. This needs to be set to xiranite, whatever the fuck it is. It's a default material, but it still shows up way farther than it should. I need water. Yeah, water and xiranite. Okay, there it goes. It's automatically producing it. And then I just need you. Hold on, I forgot. I have to click this and then do this. Right. Confirm. There we go. Now we're producing liquid xiranite. Now I need a small production of bottles to carry around, which I will do with a protocol stash set to storage mode. I don't have any? That's crazy. I guess I probably used them all recently. Oh, wait, no, frick. I forgot to switch back to placement. Okay, do this. And I need a bottle producer. Let me just rotate you. Pressing wrong buttons again. I'm going to let you plugged in here. There we go. You are going to be set to... Where's the button? There it is. There we go. And now it should only work... Actually, I don't think that works. I think I have to press this. There we go. Turning it off just makes it... Oh. Actually, just turning it off still let it work as storage? Actually, I don't know. I'll check. That might be a better way of using it. So it doesn't waste power. I want to do this just so it's limited in how many bottles it produces. Just like how I have this here to limit how much xiranite this thing uses, because it will start draining xiranite really quickly if it's not regulated. And then I need bottles. So that means I need molding units. What can xiranite be placed into? What would I have to check for that? Probably filling unit, right? Pretty sure. Does filling unit automatically do it? Liquid xiranite bottled. Heavy liquid xiranite bottle. Are those both the same material? Are they both variant bottles? Oh. It needs freaking coprium bottles for the freaking Jinkow and Yajin solutions. Well, specifically the better ones for the better materials, which I'm not ever crafting. No, on a large scale at least. Using more coprium is not worth it because managing sewage is a pain in the ass. hate this stupid controller UIs. Okay. I don't know how long I didn't have fucking audio for. It pisses me off. But I'm gonna leave this to sit here and just produce bottles, which I will then use to grab the xiranite that's in here. When the blight is actually at an amount where I genuinely will need this. If I feel it is necessary, I will make a large. I will actually make a super heavy xiranite productions facility specifically here. I should be able to afford space increases and depot buses, which I'm gonna need to. I need to have because there are to even make xiranite. There are not enough ports on the main PAC. Yeah, we have that basic setup there, and we will go into the test area for now instead. I hate that there's not a test. There's not a part next to it. But yeah, we're gonna. If I feel it is necessary, I will come back and grab some. And if I feel it is really necessary, I will set up super heavy xiranite production, which I have not touched super heavy xiranite at all because it is. Well, I mean, I have extra xiranite. I could make super heavy xiranite just so I can get at least some value, because only selling xiranite for one stock build per xiranite is kind of a pain in the ass. Because that means it holds at most 60,000 worth. Oh, do I instantly need to help mine this out?
This blight is on another level. Only liquid heavy xiranite can neutralize this stuff.
Wait, you said earlier that a normal xiranite is fine. Do I need super heavy xiranite for this? I gotta test. Hold on, let's go back and grab the small amount of xiranite that's here. And if it is necessary to make super heavy xiranite, I will. Which is also annoying because I will still have to bottle it, but luckily, if I open the filling unit, I'm pretty sure that you can do it in normal bottles. Yeah, you can do it in normal Ferium. Doing it in anything other than Ferium is a bit of a pain because Ferium at least is somewhat producible. I'm not making steel for bottles. That shit is so not worth it to make bottles out of. Cuprium's even worse because of sewage. Hold on. So we're gonna grab a few of the bottles that are here. Grab a stack of. Okay, for a second I thought I didn't grab a stack, and then we are going to. There. Okay, we now have 50 things of that. We're going to take it back to Willing City. We're going to test if the normal xiranite. If I do need heavy xiranite, then I will go ahead and just spend the rest of this video just doing that, and then I'll start the actual process later. I mean, it is nice that it does force you to use super heavy xiranite, because it doesn't mean you'll actually have to make it. Okay, so we're gonna try this with just normal xiranite. I need spray.
This blight is on another level. Only liquid heavy xiranite can neutralize this stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. It works. Unfortunately, it's just very inefficient. It is unholy levels of inefficient. Okay. Yeah. We are making super heavy xiranite. Ugh, Jesus. We are making super heavy xiranite. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Which does mean if we are mass producing this stuff, I am going to have to increase my xiranite production. So I'm going to go ahead and do what I have to do, which is I'm going to enter top view, and we are going to start doing the stuff that absolutely everyone loves to do. Of course, even if no one does, it doesn't matter because I love doing this. Okay, so I don't need anything here then. So I'm going to go in and... Actually, hold on. Hold on. I need to start from this corner so I can reach the other thing. Oh, I can't reach down to it. No. I mean, I can use this water. Anyways, I don't need to. So I need to... Boink. So first we do that. Then I empty my inventory because it's probably full now. Jesus Christ. Did I grab 2 stacks of... Oh, did I? Oh, I already had a stack of Fairy bottles. That's right. Okay, move all that in. Okay. So first thing we need to do is we're going to go buy an area expansion and the depot bus. So first is Air Expansion 2, or Expansion 1, so, or actually no, that is Air Expansion 2, which maxes out Air Expansions, and then we need to unlock the depot bus. Okay, that's a bunch of depot bus space. We need at least 21 spaces on the depot bus. At least. It is that ridiculous. For one xiranite producer. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to, once again, go to this corner, make sure we're facing this direction. We're going to enter top down. Okay. This PC is going to get moved back to this corner, which I will give it a bunch of space on both sides so that I can put stuff around it if I feel like needing to, but I'm going to try not to do that. So, well, first thing we're going to do is we are going to craft a shit ton of depot buses because we need those now. Construction, I'm going to make a fuck billion of them, as well as wrong buttons. I have to press. I need you to realize I'm pressing. I have to press the opposite. That's the wrong thing. I have to press the opposite button of what shows up on the screen because I have my L2 and R2 swapped because you can't reset the. You can't swap the skill and tool button, which is annoying, but at least it's not as bad as it was before. Okay. So we are going to place Depot Bus port in the corner, like normal, and then we are just going to place a bunch of these as well. Oh yeah, they do have a continue placing button. That's cool. Was this there before? I don't think I remember last time I was building stuff that this button was here. Ooh, right. That's a little annoying. I think I'll just have to deal with it. Which is a little, yeah, it's quite a bit annoying. I'll do this. Still, so. Okay. So that's a bunch of space. That should have more than enough for what we need. Now we are going to place, where are blueprints again? Oh, there. It's been a bit. I need, where is xiranite V3? This is, if we take a look at it, my xiranite blueprint that I use for everything xiranite related. Except the only difference is we're going to remove the protocol stash. Actually, no, we'll keep the protocol stash. It'll work fine. Luckily, it also has all the power you need that are already implemented in, and these are normal electric pylons, not xiranite pylons, so they are less expensive. We are going to take this, and for those who want it, where's the share code show up again? This button. Nope, wrong button. Share code is, if it will show, that's the wrong menu. Share with others. It is down there at the bottom left of the little widget, under sharing code. That number, that thing starting with EFO is the full sharing code. I will also go ahead and copy it and put it in the description, just for people who might want it. But yeah, it's a max efficiency production of xiranite. I was looking at the right thing, right? I think so. I'm going to copy it again just in case. But yeah, this is the xiranite V3. It's the bottom left again. That is what you want. I'm going to place it. I should have... Yeah, I own everything needed for this. So we're going to place this... well, orientation, please. Thank you. Like this. That is not where the pylon should be. I will fix that in just a second, don't worry. Because that's wasting space, which is something I want to try and avoid. Wait, hold on, let me move you one in, and then move everything one spot to the left. There we go. Now this should be max power producing xiranite. That, whatever amount of xiranite that is producing, will then go into the next thing we're making, which is the super heavy xiranite. So this I'm going to have to make from scratch, which is fine because I love creating things in this game. It's genuinely so fun. So, okay, let's start. What do I need? I need xiranite. Has to... Okay, this is going to be a more annoying part. I need Shirkon Affluent, which means I need Coprium. This is the one problem with Shirkon Affluent. On top of this, I also can't okay, luckily I'm not making the Shirkon Affluent into Shirkon, which would which means I don't have to worry about the sewage coming back out of the system, which is a little weird. But I do still have to worry about the inert effluent, which is a little bit annoying, but I can actually I'm pretty sure I can throw the water treatment outside of the area and have it still work. Actually, no, I don't think it does. But it doesn't take up that much space. I'm not having to make my fluid tank. I'm not having to make my tank bay like I was before. Do I still have that in the blueprints? I do. This is literally just a set of 16 fluid tanks in a row. When I made this because I didn't know how else to deal with... Well, because I was thinking that the fluid treatment thing wasn't good. It wasn't fast enough at first, but I found out it is just fast enough. So it is. I didn't have to use this anymore. I still have them set up in the base just because I think they're fun to look at. But you don't have to make this, which is why it's not being shared. It's 16 fluid bays in a row. You don't need to share it other than like all this other stuff, which I do have to share. Actually, speaking of, I'm going to just go ahead and show them all up on screen. Here is my massive standard capacity battery creator thingy. You can also take a look at it in this menu. It's just a lot of these. It is currently the most space-taking thing I have ever built. But unfortunately, that's to max the efficiency of this singular packaging unit, because for every one Shirkon it takes in, it needs 4 inputs of this shit. It's so annoying. But yeah, it takes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's at least 10. It's like it's probably closer to like 45 slots. It's really big. The simple soda is here. It's just a simple soda production. It's really small. It's 11 by 33. It looks like this. Not my best work, but it's built to be on the corner bus, so it only takes up it only takes up 7 slots under depot bus right at the corner, so it works just fine. The reason it's 11 by 33 is just that it's a bit long. This thing, my simple LC Wuling battery production. There's the code. And you can mostly ignore these. The bucket is something that I produced a long time ago. What does it look like? Yeah, it still looks a little wonky. It also doesn't have this stuff connected in it. This is the busless version. Oh yeah, this is just the one that doesn't have the inputs or the bus unloaders. Okay, let's go make the thing we need then. So, okay, still really annoying to figure out. Especially since I'm having to remember the recipe off the top of my head. Okay, let's see. So first things first. It requires that I have. Let's see. First, I don't have any depot motors. What the fuck? I need like 100 of these. Give me 100 of those. I need so many of those. Okay, depot motor first, because we need cuprium, which also means we need a refining unit, which then produces the cuprium. The cuprium itself can go directly into a small button. Can go directly into a protocol stash. I do not need it in the slightest. I guess I can't just put it like right here and it'll still be fine. That's the wrong button again. Fuck. Protocol stash. This can go right here. I forget the buttons change when you're in this menu. So that's that. It gets me the liquid. That gets me the sewage that I need. After that, I need a reactor crucible. Oh, I don't need this. This is good if I need multiple things on one reactor crucible, but I don't. But I'm pretty sure you can do that anyways. I'm not sure. I haven't actually tried. So let's see. I need this. This is it doesn't need to be placed directly in front of that. Actually, this can be moved to right here, which will allow it to directly take the sewage, which is nice. I won't be able to do that yet. So that does that. I need another depot bus, or another depot unloader. This will directly take out the necessary xiranite. As you see here, I need to make liquid xiranite. Or no, the sewage is for... Well, I do need liquid xiranite. So I need the liquid xiranite in here, which will produce... Because I don't... Can I make it recursive? How would I reasonably do that? Go in here, out here, back in, out here? Question mark. I'm trying to think about this if I use a really expanded crucible. Let me try that really quick. Hold on. If I stash this, let me grab the... I haven't actually used the expanded crucible yet, so I don't fully know how it works. But oh my god, it's fucking huge! Oh my lord! It takes up 30 slots? Are you joking? Oh my god! This thing is massive! Holy crap! I have to take a look at this thing. Dude, it is huge! I think is this the biggest thing in the game? It's 6 wide this way and 5 wide this way. I don't think anything takes up 30. Actually, hold on. How many wide are you? Yeah, you're not. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on. Share my phone. Stash. Also, why are you clogged? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I forgot to get rid of the water. I'll grab the water for you later. I don't need your production yet. I completely forgot about water. I always forget that it needs water. Anyways, yeah, expanded crucible. So, whoa, this menu looks cool as fuck. Okay, I think this might work. I think using this recursively will work. Maybe. Maybe you can just... Maybe I don't have to use it recursively at all. Can you do that? I'll try it later. Again, what this is... We're figuring this out as we go. Hold on. Back to... full. There we go. Okay. So we have this. First thing it's doing is it is going to... first we throw it in here with water. Ooh, the water is a problem. I think I'll do a normal one first then, which will then connect to one that is taking... Oh yeah, because this one still only has 2 inputs and 2 outputs for water. Yeah, I will still have that problem. I can do the recursive one later. This one, the one that's going to be placed right here, is going to have the xiranite, and it's going to take in water. So this refining unit here won't have to do all that much at the moment. I think I can then move where this is, maybe. Because of where the refining unit is, I think I want to move it to the other side. Have this one be directly filled by the first one. I think, again, we're learning. This one here will go directly into this with xiranite, and then it'll take water. And the only thing it's doing is pumping out liquid xiranite. Then this refining unit will be pumping... I can move this to just over here, which means it's out of the way, which is really, really nice. That's the wrong way. That'll go directly into that. This reactor crucible will pump the liquid xiranite over this direction, along with this, which will also pump directly into this. And then for this thing... Oh, wrong button. Nope, wrong button again. This one will take the liquid xiranite and the sewage to produce zircon effluent, which will actually produce 2 things. It'll make zircon effluent and inert zircon effluent. So with this will get thrown into a water treatment facility. That's the next thing we need. Water treatment will be in which menu? Water treatment. Wait. There it is. I don't know why I just made 2 there, but yeah, whatever. We're going to place this one. This can just be placed really anywhere. That also means I can't use the recur... Well, no, that should still work, I think. We'll figure that all out later. Yeah, this can just go directly into this. That is taking the inert zircon effluent. The other zircon effluent should... I think I can keep it in here. And I will have it directly go into... Where is it? Wait, where's the heavy xiranite? Oh, you make it in the Forge of the Sky. Oh, so it has to leave anyways. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. That makes a hell of a lot more sense. That makes more sense. Okay, so it has to leave anyways. So it's going to go in to a Forge of the Sky. I need to make a Forge of the... I don't need to make it. I need to grab one. I forget which menu. There they are. Okay, again, we're gonna figure out the optimal placement later. I'm just gonna place this. Ooh, man, I really should make sure this is all like moved around so that I can put stuff in it. I'll move this over here. Actually, hold on. I think I know what I want to do. I want to move this around to use as little space as possible. This thing can this thing can just sit literally right in front of it. That's the wrong button. It goes directly in front of it. Again, I want to make sure it goes this way, not this way. Going this way takes up too much space from the depot bus, which is exactly how I designed all this stuff. I made it go outwards. Length is fine, width is not. Okay. Okay, now we have that. This will directly take the other output, which means I should rotate this. I keep doing that. That will make heavy xiranite. That will also go right back in here. Which also means I think I can rotate this. I keep doing that. Wait, what? You made the sound. What the heck? There we go. That goes into here. And then this one can just like go around. But yeah, this will produce, this thing will produce the heavy xiranite. That heavy xiranite then goes back in here with an input of this slop. And then it will produce the final product of heavy liquid xiranite. And then that can get placed into a fluid tank that I already have made, which can like go over here. I press the wrong button again. I keep doing that. No, I'm losing my edge. Oh, please don't do that. I still have drift. It's still a big problem. Okay. Theoretically, this should work. Theoretically. So, okay, let's go over this again just to make sure. I'm gonna move this so I don't have so much stuff on my screen. So, how this works? This reactor crucible. Well, first of all, let's get to talk about this. Well, actually, no. First, let's talk about the reactor crucible. This thing is getting liquid xiranite, or it's getting xiranite and water shoved into it, and that's it. It will produce liquid xiranite that gets thrown into this expanded crucible, along with this thing, which is producing coprium, which is getting thrown into this protocol stash. But more importantly, it's making sewage. So that's what we're going to be talking about when we refer to this thing, we're referring to the sewage. The sewage comes out, and it goes into here, into one of these inputs. That sewage, plus the liquid xiranite, makes zircon effluent and inert zircon effluent. The inert zircon effluent is getting thrown directly into this water treatment, so we don't have to worry about that at all. The other thing is coming out this one output. See, the problem is it doesn't matter if you make it do more reactions. It still only has 2 outputs. Fuck. That's the problem. Okay, we're just going to use the normal ones. These take up too much space, aren't worth it. Okay. I will just go ahead and tell you that the, wait, what the heck was that? Huh? Oh, it's because I was just pressing left. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, okay. So we're just doing this with normal crucibles then. Because, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and say it as the person who actually likes this mode and uses it. The extra crucible, the newer crucible is useful only for super simple reactions. Because if you want to do multiple, more diverse ones, it's not going to work. Okay. Oh, one of these goes in here. That's the wrong button again. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Now we start from the beginning. This thing gets xiranite, mixes with water, makes liquid xiranite. This thing makes sewage. Those both go into here. That's both inputs are being used. Then, those combine to make inert zircon effluent. That doesn't matter because it's going to go straight to here. And the other one makes normal zircon effluent, the normal one, not the inert one, which gets thrown out from here. That plus the normal xiranite, more normal xiranite, by the way, which means I need another output. Actually, give me a second. That does actually mean I need another one of these, which gets put here. See, that is placed with circle, and the other mode is placed with X. Yeah, this one will throw more xiranite into here. That plus the other stuff will make the heavy xiranite. That will then go back into we'll go into a new reactor crucible, which I'll place in just a second, and will then mix with the precipitation acid, which is also right here, just for our usage, and that will produce the liquid heavy xiranite. And then that is getting placed directly into a fluid tank, which I also have already set up over here, which I'm going to go ahead and turn, actually, because, well, actually, it might be better if I have it like that. Okay, let's place the last crucible I need, and that should be everything. I keep forgetting this menu exists. Ow. Okay. We need the reactor crucible. And that one needs the input coming from this direction. Okay. I think that works. Okay. So, first thing I need is... This thing is going to put out xiranite directly into this. This is outputting cuprium into this, which is then getting thrown into this particle stash. This reactor crucible is then producing liquid xiranite. That liquid xiranite is combining with... So, okay, liquid xiranite in there. Sewage in there. That's the simple. And then that is producing two things. First is the inert zircon effluent. That's going straight in there. And then the other one is producing the zircon effluent that I need, which is going to go directly into this Forge of the Sky. Then, this Forge of the Sky will produce the super heavy xiranite, which will go directly... Did I press the wrong button? Oh, it's facing the wrong way. Oh. That's fine. I'll make it wider for just a second, you'll see why. That then just goes directly into here. And that, plus the precipitation acid, should produce exactly what I want. And then, I output it from here. Give me a second, let me... Like frick. And then that outputs directly into this fluid tank. That should be everything set up already. The only thing I need left is I need power, which means I need the normal electric pylons because they're cheaper and I don't want to have to replace my other ones. So that's really annoying to do. That one there, and then this one can go over here. Alright. Only thing remaining is some specific touch-ups for specifically everything that needs water or other liquids from outside. And also, I am stupid. Let me... No, can I? Ah, frick. Okay, I need to grab you. Oh. I keep pressing that button. Need to go out here. Directly into that. There we go. That's more xiranite. Which is a little annoying, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Another thing is I need to move some of this. Oh, to be specific, I need to move this by one. I need to grab this pipe, stash this one pipe, and then move this refining unit over by one. so that I can get water to it. You know? Again, this extra pipe isn't necessary, so I don't have to worry about clogging that one up. Okay, now let's get up everything. Let's get everything set up over here. So we need more pipe from here. This pipe will go directly to the initial xiranite production. So you need one pipe per xiranite, by the way, because it uses that much water. It should be here. Really, man? Really? Oh, GTB. I need another. You're almost out of time. This one has to go a bit, well, not actually as far, but it might be too far. Oh yeah, it is. What are you overlapping? What are you overlapping with? Oh, are you going through the fucking... Dude, you absolute fucknut. Yes, I know it's not connected. Cannot place at this location. Why? Why not? Why are you so weird that way? Nope. Okay. Do that. Another food tank. So are you here? So I can... Stop losing audio, you fucking piece of ass. I need to remove... Okay, I need to... No, I just need... I need this all... Okay, this is gonna be really annoying. See, I don't want to select the whole... Bro. I'm going to... If you will stop moving on your own, if you will stop moving on your own, fuck you, PlayStation. I need to disconnect these, then move them by one. Pipe. Okay. Then I can move this. I don't want to click you. I'm trying to unclick everything. Get out of here. Okay, now I should be able to do this. There we go. Okay. I can't see how much power I'm using, and that pisses me off because PlayStation decided to throw the fucking timer and make it a fucking fully opaque thing. It's so stupid. I don't know why they did this. It's so annoying. I can't see the top of my screen. Okay, now this all should be working when I turn it on. So, get on the thing. Thank you. Okay. So okay. Bro.